Welcome back to the cult. I'm Saucebreaker, and finally the update is here! It's been a while since Relics of the Old Faith, so I was really happy when we finally got Sins of the Flesh, and my goodness, it's better than I thought. So, in celebration of the update coming out and reaching 400 subscribers, thank you, we're going to be talking about my first thoughts on the update, and if you should pick up the game again, or if you're a new player and want to get Cult of the Lamb, or you just aren't sure if this game will have enough content for you. Any scenario, well, here you go. This is the video. I'll be talking about some of the new features they added in this update, and sprinkling in a little bit of my opinion.
Hello.
This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. So keep that in mind, and let's get into it. Overall, this update blew me out the water. Compared to Don't Starve update, which happened back around August, this one actually brought a lot of new upgrades, weapons, features, and some interesting things in the cult. Of course, I haven't experienced everything just yet. However, with what I have seen and done, I can say for a fact that this is indeed fire. Let's start off with the weapon, since it's one of my favorite areas and what I play the game most for. The gun is the newest weapon in Cult of the Lamb, and it's more of a shotgun with a small spread, and its special is a charge shot. When held, it fires quite a bit of distance. The best way I can put it in is that the special makes the gun into a sniper rifle. Pretty good, and my thoughts on the weapon is that it's really good, and it does take a bit of time to get used to since you have to recharge the bullets and you can't just spam attack. You have to give it a little bit of time either to let it recharge or time your shot in between those. I do need a little bit more time with it since it's very much a big change, but I really think that this is a good addition to the game, and I hope they add more weapons in the future. Up next is the new resource they introduced, which you can guess from the name, Sin. Sin is a new resource in this update that can only be created by your followers after some rituals or certain actions. Sin can also be earned by killing bosses in a crusade. Could be one of the rewards that you get out of the 3. Sin can be used in one of the new buildings and is used to upgrade your temple to basically make it look a bit more nicer, give you a bit of design element to it instead of just the basic one that we had for about a year. I love this customization because my goodness, you can do a lot with the temple. You can add flowers or you can make it have more of a modern design, similar to a cathedral from what I've saw. Now, to get your followers to Sin, you have some new rituals to where you have everyone get naked, one that makes them go crazy, one that makes them send all their collective sin into one person, and lastly, a new building called the Brewery. The Brewery allows you to make drinks for your followers and get a teensy bit drunk. They really pushed that T rating for the game, but God, I'm amazed they did. Plus, when they're drunk, they have some goofy things to say, and also can knock over some of your decorations, so do keep out, because you might see something destroyed. Another huge thing that this update provides is some very much needed lore to the game. Now, we already had some basic lore in the base game, talking about how the one who waits is basically the god of death, and we have the 4 bishops. Now, we have a bit more deeper lore than that. Of course, this lore isn't given to you. No. They had to do it the Dark Souls style. Basically sprinkle it in a few key interactions. An example is that in a crusade, while you're doing some normal cult stuff, you might unlock a secret path to where they give you a tidbit of the lore of the world. Now, of course, I can't get into the lore. That's something for you to get. Plus, I haven't got it myself. However, I think this was very much needed for the game because besides just the basic information at the start of the game, there really isn't much story to Cult of the Lamb, nor who you are exactly. So, hopefully with these lore tablets, you'd be able to figure that out. The last new building I want to talk about is the mating tent. This is so disturbing. No, they weren't kidding. The sex update was real and it's here now. By using one sin, you can make 2 followers mate and make an egg with whatever traits you'd like it to have it to be. Either some positive or negative traits, whatever is available, you can select between those. Do keep in mind that for mating, it is on a percentage based. So, depending if some callers are friends or if they have a bad relationship, that could either boost or hinder the chances of making an egg. However, once you select the traits and your followers make the egg, you have a choice. You can either choose to raise it, put it in a basket, tend to it, or crack it. Oh shit. The choice is yours. Now hold on, I do in fact have one last feature I wanted to talk about. And that is the tailor / allowing your cultists to change clothes and customize them. Now on the surface, this is just a cool feature. A way for you to express your followers, make them look goofy, interesting, silly, all the works. The maid outfit had to be in the game, but why exactly is this something that I really like and am really happy that is in the game? Not only is this game just a mixture of a roguelike, but it also has some characteristics like Animal Crossing, to where you have your cult camp, you can decorate it in multiple ways, put building in areas that you like, and now you can customize your followers however way you want. And with customization, a lot of people want to have their own designs into the game. So with this update, I'm hoping that Cult of the Lamb is going to have a huge resurgence in regards to modding. I'm hoping that people are going to come to the game, mod outfits, and hopefully bring in more support to the game, or just bring in a bigger community, because with a mod support or some kind of way for people to share their clothing, it could help the game in more ways than just playing the game for its roguelike elements. Of course, this is something that we will see in time and isn't guaranteed to really happen, but I'm hoping that in the future it does happen to Cult of the Lamb, because I think this game does have a future in its life. So besides that tangent, those are my first thoughts on the new update, Sins of the Flesh. The only other feature I would have asked for is just a quick collect on wood or stone, similar to what they just did with the statue with its fate. Maybe after you hold it for a while, it just auto collects everything, so you don't have to wait a couple minutes to collect 100 stone or wood. So if you haven't played the game in a while or recently, or know someone that did, I would highly recommend them to play the update, since it adds a lot of content. And if you're new to the game, pick it up, there's a lot for you to do. And of course, since this update is free, what's stopping you? So that's my video. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on the update or Cult of the Lamb in general. Remember to join the cult, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Don't worry, I'm working on it still. I'm hoping to have it done sooner than you think.